Let's talk about horsepower. In any organization, you have incredible engines. You have a marketing engine that knows how to tell a story. You have an engineering engine that builds the future. And you have a sales engine that connects solutions to needs. Individually, they are powerful. But the real question, the one that separates good companies from the truly legendary ones, is this. Are those engines connected to the same drive shaft? If they aren't, you're just making a lot of noise. If they are, you have movement. I'm Rebecca, and this is Grabbed for the Grail. On this channel, we are obsessed with finding that elusive prize, business excellence. And today, we're decoding silo busting. But we aren't here to break anything. We're here to build bridges. So if you want to understand how to maximize enterprise velocity, that state where the whole company moves forward seamlessly, you're in the right place. Let's get to it. So let's look at the research. In traditional management theory, silos are often framed as the villain. They're the walls that need to be torn down. But in my study of advanced executive frameworks, I found a much more powerful way to look at this. Don't call them silos. Call them centers of excellence. Think about it. A highly specialized team develops its own language, its own culture, and their own deep expertise. That's actually a great thing. We want finance to be incredibly good at finance. We want product to be obsessed with product. The goal isn't to blend these groups into some type of generic soup. The goal is to network them. When teams are highly specialized but disconnected, you have potential energy. When they are specialized and interconnected, you have kinetic energy. The executive mindset shift here is moving from a culture of need to know to a culture of need to share. It's about ensuring that insight generated in one room flows effortlessly into the next room where it can add value. So what is the mechanism? How does a leader or an aspiring leader get highly specialized? The textbooks tell us it starts with a unifying North Star. But there's a nuance to this. It has to be bigger than any one single department's objectives. If sales hits their numbers, but the company fails, nobody ultimately wins. If operations hits their efficiency targets, but the customer hates the product, again, nobody wins. We need to identify the enterprise win. That's the nuance. An enterprise win is a goal that literally cannot be achieved by one function alone. Let's say the goal is launching the industry-best customer service. Marketing alone can't do that. Engineering can't do that alone. And support also can't do that alone. They must synchronize. Here's the takeaway for your notebook. If your teams can achieve their highest goals without ever talking to each other, your goals are set too low. Real leadership is raising the bar so high that teams have to stand on each other's shoulders to reach it. That is how you facilitate collaboration without begging for it. Okay, we have the philosophy. Now let's get into the tactics. How do we facilitate this flow? We need to establish the currency of collaboration. In a disconnected environment, information hoarded is because information is seen as power. If I know something you don't, I'm valuable. In a high-velocity environment, information is only valuable when it's moving. Based on the best practices I've studied, here are the 3 ways to mint this new currency. Number 1, the ambassador role. Don't just rely on the VPs to talk to each other. Identify rising stars in your organization, or maybe you are that rising star, and act as a liaison. The job isn't just to report back. The job is to translate, explain why engineering made that decision in a way marketing can understand. You are building that connective tissue in the middle of the organization. Number 2, the open kitchen concept. I absolutely love this one. Instead of waiting for finished, polished presentations to pass between departments, invite another team to early stage brainstorm. Let the sales team see the messy, early ideas from product development. Let them see how the sausage is made. When the teams see the mechanics, they don't develop feelings. They gain operational context. They stop seeing a black box that spits out delays and they start seeing the variables the other team is juggling. That shared context is the fastest route to collaboration. Number 3, shared success metrics. This is the holy grail of alignment. If marketing is measured on leads and sales is measured on deals, you have friction. But both teams share a metric for revenue from new leads. Suddenly, they're on the same team. Align the metrics and the behaviors will follow. We have talked strategy and tactics. Now let's talk about the human element. There is a saying in organizational psychology, what gets celebrated gets repeated. Most companies are very good at celebrating individual heroics, the rock star. And that's fine. We want to make sure that we recognize them. But if we want to grab for the grail of enterprise velocity, we must start disproportionately celebrating the bridge builders. A big win happens, the narrative shouldn't be, look what Team A achieved. It should be, look how Team A leveraged the insights from Team B to deliver this win for the enterprise. We need to make the collaboration the hero of the story. Whether you're a CEO or a team lead, you can start doing this today. Thank people publicly, not just for their output, but for their input into other people's work. So, here's the summary. Silo busting isn't about destruction. It's about connection. It's about respecting specialization while demanding synchronization. You do this by establishing a unifying enterprise win, creating the currency of collaboration, celebrating the bridge builders. And when you apply these frameworks, the feeling in an organization shifts. Things stop feeling like a grind and start feeling like a glide. That's the efficiency that we are all chasing. If you're ready to start building bridges, hit that like button. I want to hear from you. What is the one center of excellence in your company that you wish you were more connected to? Let me know below. To keep leveling up your business acumen with me every week, hit subscribe and the bell. Let's get to work and go build some bridges. I'll see you in the next one.